Hello guys, DJI is about to die, so I need to charge this. I put the battery charger on and the battery charger is also dead, so I'm like, what have I been doing? I am just getting ready for the day. It is Friday. I'm sad that like Easter's over because Easter was a nice time. It was a good break. I think because I'm at home most of the time, I didn't really feel like it was a holiday. Like, because all the days are kind of just merging into one. So everyone was like, oh, bank holiday, bank holiday. I was like, huh? Isn't bank holiday in May? And I was like, oh yeah, obviously it's Easter holidays, people are off. I'm like, well, I've been off, so it didn't make a difference to me. I am using my little Rituals body mist. Yeah, hair and body mist. Oh, it smells so nice. This is the lotus flower and white tea one. It's so good. Stomach is getting to that point, and I think I've said this already, where the shirts, they don't fit. Like, this is a vest. It ain't going over. Like, this was one of my trusty vests that would fit, and now we just have the builder's bump. And I think I just have to go with it, because I'm kind of like, there isn't the washing machine is going crazy. Sorry if you can hear that. I just don't feel like there's any point in buying loads of new clothes, because yeah, baby could come at any point. More or less. Like, I'm not at that stage yet, but I mean, just generally, like, you don't know what happens. So I am going to get a couple of bits because the weather is warmer, and most of my stuff that I got that was like maternity clothes or just bigger sizes is more suitable for like cooler weather and winter. But now, yeah, we need a switcheroo like for summer, because I need things like more vests and stuff. And honestly, I don't mind my stomach showing a little bit. What I do mind is people staring, and it's just the staring that really gets on my nerves. So I'd rather be a bit more concealed than more open, unfortunately. It shouldn't really be like that, but I'm just like, ugh, people are weird. It makes me uncomfortable. So yeah, I'd rather just be free in the house, and when I go out, kind of more covered. So we'll see what I can do. Okay, we're back. I am now on the bouncy ball. If you can see, on the yoga ball again. Mate, this is so helpful for like relieving pressure on your pelvis, but also for my hips. Oh my word, my hips get so like, it's almost like they seize up. So literally when I do hip circles, they just crack. It makes me feel like an old woman. But yeah, this is the only way really I get relief. Okay, I've moved places because I think those like lines from the blinds are a bit annoying. The agenda for today is, I guess it's just cleaning. I can't lie to you, it's nothing special. Gonna do a Tesco shop. Manny wants to make jollof and chicken tomorrow, and I said to him like, please can you send me the exact ingredients you need for the jollof rice, because I be forgetting stuff. Like, I will go in thinking, oh yeah, I know exactly what to get, and I will get like 90% of the stuff, and then I get swindled by like looking at ice cream and ice lollies and all the other things, and then I buy those instead, and he's like, there's no garlic, or there's no this, there's no coconut milk. So I was like, please just give me an exact itinerary of what you need. I just need to buy some ingredients for breakfast this morning. We've just like rinsed out all the eggs. Need to go get some stuff for that. Just finished washing the second round of baby's clothes, so these will come down off the drying rack. I'm so glad we've got the dividers now, the drawer dividers, because that means, yeah, we can start arranging the clothes rather than them just being a little bit of a clump in the drawers. Can you believe last night, not even last night, yesterday evening, me and Manny went to bed at 6:30 like PM. I say this like we're actually so old. He was like, I want a nap. And more recently, and that means we're going to bed. As in 6:30 PM. We was deciding what should we have for dinner, da 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 da. So the plan was actually, let's nap, wake up, make some dinner, and then go to bed. Doesn't happen that way anymore. Like, if we're hitting that bed, lights are off, sleep masks are on, the blinds are blackout, we're not getting up. I woke up at 3 AM this morning. So from 6:30 to 3 AM, I slept through. See, I feel like I had about 20 different dreams. But that just goes to show like how tired we genuinely are, because I was absolutely knackered. We was on the phone to just like family yesterday, and I felt bad because I was like, honestly fallen asleep on the phone. Just need to get our essentials, do my stretches. I'm meant to be doing squats. I haven't been doing them, so I shall do some right now before I go. Don't even judge. I don't know if I have good form anymore, but let's see. Okay, I can still relatively get down. I did this for the first time in like 2 months a few days ago, and it felt horrific. So this is progress. Whew. I feel like I've been alright at working out throughout my pregnancy, but it has ebbed and flowed, especially now in 3rd trimester. It's kind of just been non-existent. Like, don't get me wrong, see that I'm even tired. Ooh, don't get me wrong, like I'll go for my daily walks, but it's not walking very far. And I used to try and push myself, and I realized no, it was actually just giving me horrible like cramps and pains in my stomach. Pregnancy really teaches you like you are not the person that you were before, and that's okay. Genuinely, it's okay. It doesn't mean you never will be, but honestly, probably not. Like, you're walking into a new version of yourself. So I've changed a lot now, and then post-pregnancy I'm going to change a lot again, and I'm going to welcome that. There's no point in being sad about it. So yeah, okay, I'm going to catch my breath and go. Ooh. Manny has said to me he's gonna voice note me exactly what I need, so hopefully he voice notes me in time by the time I get to the shops, if that makes sense. That felt really quite overstimulating. Like, I don't want to do that again. I forgot that it's Friday. It's only like midday, but is it? Yeah, it's actually like, it's 12 o'clock. But it was just so packed in there. And like, I did want to film some bits in Tesco because I just find it a bit more interesting than like coming home and doing a haul all the time. But every second, like, someone was behind me, was just like wanting to be quick. So I was just thinking, do you know what? Forget the cam, let me just get what I need to get. The budget was 30 quid. Did I spend 30 quid? No, I spent 45. Because, as I said, it's Friday. I was like, we need the snacks. Like, I just didn't want to feel like it gets to the end of the day and we don't have things that we would like. I was gonna whip up some pancakes. I'm gonna decide that probably in the next 10 minutes whether I have bandwidth anymore to do that. But I bought bagels. I'm gonna have a jam bagel just to refuel me.
A man with muscle mass, and he trains every day, and he only eats like 1 meal, but you eat like 10 meals. This is how it should have been throughout for 4 days. This is the perfect jollof rice.
Sold for £62. Pretty much anything. Alice is 100% still.
Guys, I'm very happy. I did such a successful shop. So I just went to the GP and about my tongue because I had said in a previous vlog that I went to the dentist and he didn't like the look of my tongue. I thought I burnt it probably about like 7 months ago now, and it's not healed. So yeah, there was a speculation about that. I was meant to see a specialist, hadn't received anything, so I booked myself a GP appointment. Went to GP. She was like, babe, that's not a burn, that looks like something else. And she sent me a picture of what it looks like, and I was like, ew, yeah. So long story short, I still can't see the specialist. I'm not like happy that I have like, I don't know, she thinks I have some sort of tongue condition. Tongue infection. Yeah, that's not great, but I'm happy it's getting looked at and being taken seriously. But after that, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna walk into this Caribbean supermarket, which is not far away, because yeah, I'd seen it and I'd gone past it, like on the bus in passing, and I was like, we need to go there, Mandy, we need to go. And I literally FaceTimed him because I was having such a way lower time. I was like, look at this, they got sea moss, they've got big avocados, they've got this, they got that. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in London again. Like, of course, Brahma's got all the Caribbean and African supermarkets, but I mean, it's just a bit of a bop. It's a little bit of a bop to get to them. But this one is not too far. But I want to show you what I got. I got these banana chips. I was like, no, this reminds me of North London. Okay, this reminds me of Northeast, because I was always banging these out. £2.50. To be honest, I actually thought they were £3, so I'm happy they're not too expensive. I was like, I'm sure I could get them cheaper in London, but I digress. Then I was looking for seeded grapes, found them. They was not in the Asian supermarket. They only had seedless grapes, but the Caribbean came in clutch. They had seeded. Now I see why these were only £3, because I'm gonna keep comparing to London. In Londres, these would have been £8, £7-8 if they got weighed. But to be honest, they're not full. They're probably like half the pack. So yeah, I asked the guy like, oh my god, how much are these? They're like £7-8. He was like, they're £3. I was like, £3? Now he literally showed me the receipt. I was like, oh my gosh, no, he's not lying. It's actually £3. But they're still quite huge for £3. So a win is a win. I found organic coconut milk. Don't know what it tastes like, but it says the ingredients are just organic coconut meat extract and water. To be honest, it says extract. I ain't liking the sound of that. But I saw coconut meat and I was like, cool, let's do it. And it's organic. We'll see what it tastes like when we make chickpeas. Then I bought a big pack of ginger tea, because why not? It's from Jamaica Valley. Probably will be nice. I just love stuff from Jamaica because everything is like minimal ingredients. Okay, not everything. That's a lie. There's a lot of processed stuff. But they're really good with certain things, especially like teas. So ingredients, literally ginger, lemon, honey, glucose, fructose, cane sugar. Boom. Love it. Gonna have some. And then what I actually went in for, because we've literally got jollof rice and chicken, and we've been saying like we need plantain, like it's just something's missing. So now we've got this. I'm happy. So I will cut those up. I headed next door to the actual like Asian supermarket and got this donka watermelon. I was literally on the phone to Mandy and I was like,
should I get it? I didn't bring my trolley, my little pulley trolley with me. Like, I'm really boying it. But
he was like, don't, just go home. And I was like,
I'm gonna FaceTime you and show you the melon because I feel like we're gonna want it.
And he was like, yeah, this is a good one. So we got a melon. I think this was probably like £4, £4-ish, £5-ish. And then, oh my gosh, I just called them orange and red mangoes. I don't know what their names are. I was like, we got the red mangoes. Because in the supermarkets, they've only got the green and the red ones. I'm sick of those because they're just hard and sour. But these, soft and juicy. The guy was like, they're £3.50. But I guess, you know, the bump, he was like,
oh, don't worry, darling, I give it to you for £3. I was like, yeah, thank you.
I'm lapping up the pregnancy privileges today. Even like when I was in the lift, there was a lady with a buggy and a baby. And she was like, oh, she said, how many weeks are you? And I told her, and she was like, oh my gosh, she's like, you ain't got long to go. And I was like, no, not at all. And then I asked her how old is her baby, and she was like, oh, 9 months. Like, the time just goes so fast. I was like, wow, just a juxtaposition, like, of us looking at each other. Because she was like, yes, I remember when I was you. Because I'm thinking, you was me only like 10 months ago, really, babes. And then, what did she say? She was like, oh, but you look really nice. Like, you look really good pregnant. And I was like, oh, thank you. And I've received that quite a lot, you know. Just on the days where I guess I do my hair and put earrings on, people are like, wow, you look nice. And I'm like, guys, the bar has been so low. Because I be going out looking crazy because I just think I'm covered up. I'm hot, I'm tired, I'm bothered, I just want to go out and get stuff. But if I'm like out for an extended period of time, especially if I'm like, oh, I got to change buses or be walking or go further, I'm like, okay, let's put the jeans on, let's do it. I was like, the sun ain't out, but I don't care. Let's just look human. Good morning. I am so incredibly exhausted. My sleep has just been very erratic. It goes from me barely sleeping to sleeping for hours on end. I'm gonna go to the shops and get some breakfast. I'm starving. I could have oats again. I just don't want oats. I want a carb. So I'll probably just get like bread or something. I was supposed to go to my final antenatal class this morning, and I'm really sad because I'm like, I'm so tired. Like, the last thing I want to do is sit for 2 hours in a class and listen to someone talk. So I was like, let me just go to Tesco, have a sleep, make some food, and start my day. Mango I bought yesterday, it was just really stringy when I took it out. I was like, this is inedible. So I said, let me just blend it into a smoothie. So it's just mango, pink lady apples, and a bit of apple juice. Well, let's see what you taste like. Tastes nice. Still a bit bitty though. Okay, that looks a bit more liquidy. I think I'll add some more apple juice just to make it sweeter. This makes sense. Nice. Today would have been my last antenatal class, but the fatigue just wasn't worth it. Like, the class is at 10 and I was still in my bed at like 9:15. I was like, there's no way. I said, there's no way I could be kind and just go, but I was like, nah, let me just call them and say I'm not coming. But I really wanted to, like, you know, thank the practitioners and like the program leaders, because they've just been amazing. Even when I had like some slight issues early on in the program with some of the people, like, they fixed it. Everything was just, they've just been really, really helpful. So I feel sad that I didn't get to like have my last thank you so much, like just give them their flowers. Ugh, I've got mango like all over me. That's so annoying. But it's okay. I feel like I have thanked them. Like, every time I went to the sessions, like, I would thank them properly. So hopefully they know how I feel about them. The Braxton Hicks are really ramping up. And it's not fun. As in, why do we have to have a practice round of labour before the labour? Why can't we just do it on the day? Like, this whole, I'm just getting random contractions. Ugh, I hate it. I really do. It's horrible. They were so bad last night. Like, I was literally wincing in so much pain. I really did not enjoy that. So throughout my pregnancy, I've had quite minimal symptoms. They've been all right, but this symptom is probably the worst. Like, I dislike Braxton Hicks.